culture, pop culture media, put a legal spin on it, and like all lawyers, we ruin it. I am one of your co-hosts, Diana, and I'm joined by an amazing group today. Amazing group. Just today. Usually it sucks. No. A really great group. Introduce yourselves, my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Liz.
And joining our group today is, coming back as a guest host, is Corey.
Our movie expert.
Would you like to reintroduce yourself, Corey?
Sure. My name's Corey Chigazola, and I'm an entertainment journalist at the Cinema Blend is the outlet I work for. I've been there for almost a decade.
Wow.
I run the movies section and do interviews and reviews and
meets really cool people like us,
rub
but also
elbows
real
with the Hollywood elite.
the stars.
Yes, I definitely don't shrink into a corner when they're like, "This is a cocktail party," and they'll be like a famous walking by. I'm like, I'm not talking to that person.
Meryl.
You know who they don't want to hear from? Me.
Yeah, definitely not.
Sterling K. Brown wants to relax.
Oh my God,
he doesn't
but
want
I
to
think
hang
he's
out.
so
with me.
nice, I bet.
I'm sure he would have been really
He
nice,
would have been
but
like,
I didn't go up to him and
do your Minnesota accent. That's what he would have asked for.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I should have done.
Meryl, are you ever by Meryl?
I would love to though. I would die.
It would be really hard to move on with life after that.
Yeah. I'm like getting
that would be
emotional.
He's getting verklempt.
Thinking about Meryl.
that would be like the pinnacle.
She's the best. She has no peers.
She has no peers.
It's true.
It's crazy. She has no peers.
It is true.
Who else can you say that about? I mean, Daniel
She cannot be. She can't be put to jail. There are no jury of her peers. No one is on Meryl's. No one is on Meryl's level. The same can be said for Audra McDonald in the theater world. Like these two women are so allotted more than everyone else by so much that you can't bring her to court.
There is no jury of peers. Oh
There's no such thing.
She's
above the law.
Unprosecutable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She can go commit some crimes.
Oh my God, Meryl, if you're listening, commit a murder.
We just found a legal loophole for you.
A New Jersey star.
I know. Well, Jersey has the best stars.
We do.
We really do. We have the best ones. Anyway, so today we are very excited because we are doing another one of Corey's favorite movies, which we, at least some of us, also adore and respect and revere. We're doing American Beauty.
I don't know if adore is the right word.
I adore it.
Adore?
I adore this movie.
I don't know. I tend to use the word adore for like more lighthearted fare.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I
said,
associate.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a heavy drama.
Heavy.
Like, The Sopranos is heavy. I adore The Sopranos.
Yes, but it has moments of comedy.
This one does too.
True.
Name
There are
one.
moments of charm.
I rule.
Yeah. So good.
Okay.
The parents being really lame, Kevin Spacey being like, "Oh, you have a card? You want to come with us? You want to ride?"
Yes.
Like that's really funny.
Okay, all right.
Like there's plenty of funny moments. A lot of Mina Savari's lines are fucking hilarious.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
I actually think there's Kevin Spacey's lines are.
There's a lot of comedy
very
in
funny.
Well, this is
It's
another
more
one
like
of those.
It's not like a drama. It's like a drama, but a dramedy.
Another sort of satirical look at American life. Because so last episode we did Drop Dead Gorgeous,
But kind of depressing.
very
this one
depressing.
is. It's kind of like
Yeah.
your
Very.
midlife crisis. Life sucks. I'm trying to find excitement, and it's creepy because I'm finding excitement with young girls.
Yes.
Yes.
The whole thing is creepy.
And minus the finding excitement with young girls, there's a relatability to this movie now. Like
Okay.
it hits so differently than it did when
I'll
I
give
first
you
saw
that.
it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, when you first saw it, you were 15?
15.
Yeah.
But then I've seen it maybe like once or twice in between. I haven't seen it in a really long time, and this is the first time I'm seeing it. Like
First time I've seen
in my
it in
40s,
years.
and I don't think I saw it in my 30s.
I mean,
and it hits so different now.
If you fly
I
United,
was
you
late.
can
I was
watch
late.
it. It's on the planes. It's on United.
I have the United app.
I was
watched
late
it a week ago on the plane.
20s
Like 2
when
weeks
this
ago.
came out. So I was.
But still, you were not in your 40s. This
I
is
was
a midlife
not.
crisis
I
movie.
was not in midlife crisis mode. I did appreciate, because it got a lot of acclaim. It got a lot of awards.
I mean,
Everybody
it
was
was
making a
a
big deal
award
about
show
it.
darling.
I definitely appreciated it then. And I think my problem with the rewatch
Is?
we can't hide the elephant in the room.
Okay,
all
we
the
can
shit
address
with
it.
Kevin Spacey
Yeah.
really taints this movie for me. Like it really does.
Yeah, it's tough to separate
It is
because it's the same
hard.
like
It's the
alleged
same
predatory
topic,
behavior.
right?
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
and you're
exactly.
like, oh my God,
That's exactly
it's
what it
like
is.
you're looking at him
It's
being
the same
that way.
predatory,
Yes.
like alleged predatory behavior.
And it bugs me a lot. Like,
Yeah.
and maybe now because I'm a parent, like, granted I don't have daughters, but still, I'm a parent. It would have.
how much of his alleged predatory
would've-
behavior was towards women anyway?
wasn't.
But
so
it would have.
doesn't really
yeah.
matter
Well,
if you have
that's true
daughters or
too.
not,
But
right?
like in this movie, it really
yeah.
upset me
Yeah.
that he was making overtures like that to. And I mean, we're not just talking a young girl. His daughter's friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
and
a
like
line,
a years long obsession.
That's a line
Yeah.
crossing that like should not happen.
How long was it?
We're
from-
spanning like a whole year, right?
Was
Like
it a
it's
year?
like a school
Around
year.
so, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Now
'Cause you
my
can see,
understanding
like,
is this
seasons
was kind of
change.
based on like Lolita
Yes.
to some extent.
Which,
like it takes some.
and Lolita in and of itself is
Is a very scandalous
warped,
novel.
Scandalous.
Yeah.
But not even just scandalous, like unwell.
Unwell, yeah.
It's unwell.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
okay about Lolita.
No, it was a disturbing book. I
Of
remember when it was a
course.
disturbing book. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like it is such a bummer, and there's like a lot of. I first of all love a bummer movie or
love a
TV
bummer.
show. Like I'm available to cry. So
It's why I've never missed an episode of Grey's Anatomy. 'cause-
no, like
Oh
exactly.
my god! Really? 'Cause,
Period.
I mean, my
You know. If you've been through the plane crash
you-
episode, like you've been
you've
changed.
been through it.
No.
They
lost-
Denny, I mean,
Yeah.
No, Grey's Anatomy lost me when Meredith drowned and came back to life.
Oh my god,
early
she has
days.
died so many times. Since
Sweet
then.
summer
Are you
child.
kidding me? Yes.
But I mean, for me, like it is a sad
I like
movie,
it.
but I like for me, I see more of it as being kind of like a sociological thing about
Yeah.
like all these beautiful suburban perfect
That supposedly have the
homes.
perfect life.
And so
right.
like the tagline
Yeah.
to this movie is "Look closer."
Look
Yes.
And
closer.
they say it, and there's all these weird things that they do, like when he's at work in his job that he hates. On his computer screen, you're seeing his reflection, and it looks like prison bars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they do all
yeah.
of this, and it says "look closer" on his cubicle. I love.
And this is
I
a
don't. I
little
think that's what I like
tidbit,
sink into,
yeah.
and then
Sam
Yeah.
Mendes film,
that
right?
plus the
Yeah.
great performances. No, it's the guy who invented True Blood, Bell,
Is it?
someone Bell, Alan Ball.
Oh, Ball.
I got
Ball.
there, I
Yes,
got
yes,
there.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where like I dig it, and then the performances are so good that like
Oh,
I could watch Annette
amazing.
Bening in this movie every day.
She's so good.
I don't
Although-
care how depressing it
So,
is.
like, he's supposed to be 42.
she's such a
like,
big
well, he
girl.
is 42 in real life. And he's supposed to be 42. He is 42 when he
So
films
talk
this.
about how it
And then
opens.
also, she
Yeah.
is, I think, also like 42. I gotta say, watching this, and like, all right, just gonna say, I'm 41. I'm watching it, and I'm like, they have to be much older than me. Like, they can't possibly be my age.
I was thinking the same thing.
I couldn't
I
believe
was
it.
also,
I could not
yes.
believe like what was being said to me, and then what Google was telling me, like
Yeah.
that's how old he was filming this and how old she was. She particularly, maybe it was the haircut, but she looked so much older than I thought
But-
my friends looked.
Wait,
you know?
she was 42 or she was playing 42?
Both.
Both. Okay.
and
I mean, I think it just has to do with how old you were when you first saw it. You know, I mean, there's plenty of movies where we now rewatch them and we're way older than the characters
no,
were. but-
yeah, that's true. But like now, it's like we are the same age. I first of all felt like they looked and acted much older
Yes.
than my. Not even looking at myself. My friends were all my age.
Yes.
Like I was like, they look.
I feel like 42
And
is a
seem
little
older.
on the young side for a midlife
but
crisis.
he was 42.
Now
yeah.
it is.
Right.
I would
Then-
agree with you. But then I think it was a different mindset. I know it's only like,
26 years?
you
You know what
know,
the difference is?
but-
Like he had a 16-year-old, 17-year-old
Yes.
daughter.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
back then, and I know again,
Yeah.
only 26 years ago,
Yeah.
people were still on that path of like you have kids in your 20s, and you
Yeah.
like, we do things so much later.
Yep.
Like, none of my friends, or maybe like one or two, have kids even close to that age. Everyone's got like toddlers to like grade schoolers.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's
No,
like,
you're right.
Our lives are a little bit more delayed
And
than
so-
it was 26
So
years ago.
therefore, we feel younger.
And we look younger.
yeah,
We're
no,
youthful.
right. I mean, I'm in my early 50s and my kids are
Yeah.
18 and 21.
Yeah.
So that's, but I'm a full.
You did it the same-
I'm a full 10 years
You
older
did
than
what
these
we did, right?
characters.
Yes, right.
You know?
He's got a-
like,
he's
so,
got a
His
kid
kid
in
is
high
about to go
school.
to college and he's
Yeah.
42.
yeah.
Right.
It means like he had this kid at 26. Like it was just like a completely different.
Completely different time.
Yeah.
Completely different era.
Like Corey can tell you, like we're like so youthful. Like me, my friends, because
100%.
Corey's
Oh,
sister
stop
is like one
looking
of my
for
closest
compliments.
friends.
No, but no, this
We're
is
like
great.
babies with baby skin. and baby lives.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, same. I'm also just the younger brother.
Yeah, I mean, you're like,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm definitely not in my mid-30s.
No, not at all. You look youthful. We're all youthful. But yeah, I was shocked by that. But it does, like, there's a lot that resonates. Like, the looking at your life and examining certain things in your life and just the way you think about certain things. Like, is this the career that I want? Like, I'm just, like, in a prison. Like, okay, what can I do to shake this up? Like,
I mean, I think that's probably why this movie hit so hard.
yeah. When it
Back
came
in
out, the
99.
people who were watching this when it came out, who were in, like, the 30s and 40s, like, in that time period, I'm sure this was, like, phenomenal.
But yes, I think the performances were fantastic. We've got Kevin
Everyone in
Spacey's,
it.
we've got
Yeah,
Mina Suvari and Thora Birch
Yep.
and
Wes
Annette Bening
Bentley.
and
Yeah.
Bentley.
yes, and
Peter Gallagher, Allison Janney.
Allison.
Peter Gallagher.
He's
hot.
I was going.
Beautiful.
Love him.
I was going
The
back
real
and
estate
forth.
king.
Yes,
Gorgeous.
the eyebrows.
Can't blame Annette Bening in that.
No.
Yeah.
I was going back and forth on Allison Janney's character.
Okay.
Because she portrayed her beautifully.
Yeah.
But I think her talents were wasted because she's just this catatonic wife, and there's no, like, she's not doing what she can do, what Allison Janney can do in this
Yeah,
movie.
I can
Do you
see
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, but I mean, so
I mean,
I guess
she really
there's-
did play her
there's
so well.
something to that, though.
Yeah, of
like, it's
course.
not so easy to play somebody like that.
I agree.
She plays it
So-
with someone who has, like, a lot behind it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's something about the way she plays it where it's, like, it's almost haunting because she's not just catatonic. She's, like, catatonic with, like, there's so much shit behind that.
Yes, of
in your
course.
She brings
eyes.
a lot to it. And she signed up for the, like, she probably only has a page of lines total.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
But she signed on and she, like, I don't know, she ate. as the
She
kids
did.
say.
She left no crumbs.
That's
She left
right.
no
She cleaned the
crumbs.
kitchen.
Yes.
See, you guys were young.
She did the
She
dishes.
licked a plate.
Yeah.
Yes.
If my niece listened to this podcast, she'd be cringing.
She doesn't listen.
No.
We're trying to get, like, the cool young people in.
No, 100%.
Look,
she
we have
doesn't
Corey
listen.
now.
Are you kidding me? Anytime people our age are saying anything remotely close to what they say, it's cringe.
1,000,000%.
I mean, yesterday I drove my kids to school and I said something and I was just kidding, and then I was like, I'm just joshing you. Not even new slang. I'm not even trying to be like them. I'm like using the 1940s
Sure.
slang.
Right.
And they were so upset with me.
Horrified.
They were like, "Why are you using that word? That's not cool." I was like, "I'm not trying to be cool. I'm saying I'm just joshing you."
So basically, you're just not cool.
It doesn't
is
matter
the
if I'm
moral of the
trying with
story.
today's
Correct.
slang or the 40s slang. I might as well
Doesn't
just
matter.
use the one I'm comfortable
That's
with.
it.
Right?
All right.
It's an epic fail,
Yeah.
Diana.
All of it's an epic fail.
Should we talk about some of the legal issues here? There are so many.
I mean, there really
There
are.
are so many. Should we start
Start
with
at the beginning with
the neighbor Ricky recording everyone?
We could start there.
You want to start there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
Peeping
yeah, that's
Tom,
cool.
the voyeur, who literally just stands there and records everyone.
Sans permission?
Sans permission. Yeah. And then she tells
Invasion
him
of privacy.
invasion of privacy, and so
Wiretapping
he becomes
laws.
obsessed with
Wait,
Thora Birch.
You said Chicago, right?
Well, we think
Are they a one or two party?
But no, that's different. Wiretapping
Is for
is
yes.
still
audio.
Yes, audio.
Yeah, and that's still problematic. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it's a one or two party. Who cares about that part of it?
So we don't.
He's filming other people. He's not party to
That's
this
true. He's not
conversation.
party to the conversation
He's
or
not
the experience.
Yeah.
He's filming other people in their homes.
Yeah.
If he's filming someone walking down the street, you don't have the right to privacy on a public street. He is literally peering into their windows and filming them in their homes while they're changing,
Yep.
while they're getting out of the shower,
Yep.
while they're arguing with
Yep.
her dad. We don't know exactly what state it's in. They film in California.
Didn't someone say Chicago?
So, but there's hints that they might be in Chicago because there's like things that pop up with Chicago area codes. So it might be in Chicago, but we're never really told because I think the idea is to be purposely
It's supposed
vague
to be
about
like
it.
allegorical.
Yeah.
Yes, it's-
Any place USA.
Right.
Correct, exactly, because this will can take place anywhere.
Suburbia, but I guess sort of upper middle class.
Yeah.
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 Big houses.
Yeah.
Nice gardens. All right. I was gonna actually say like the whole thing with like the firing and quitting, like he's about to get laid off, he makes that threat,
Extortion.
extortion.
Oh, hello.
And then when he actually does like kind of quit by writing that whole like message about like you know, he had to write like a self-reflection, like
Sure.
what he brings to the company. And I guess legal issues there has to be. I mean, first of all, like the threats against the company that he's going to expose the wrongdoing.
So the blackmail.
Yeah, that's blackmail, extortion, corporate fraud. I think maybe by the company, like the things that he's saying they did, if they're true, if his like claims
Spent
are true.
$50,000 on a hooker. You mean
Corporate
that
fraud,
one?
yeah, like that. Embezzlement.
Just making it clear.
Embezzlement, like
The
I think
corporate
you could
check.
make a claim for
Yes,
that.
misappropriation of corporate
Misappropriation
funds.
of the funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which,
it-
if it's a public company,
Is it a company?
I don't know. I'm
But
just saying
also,
if
Yeah.
it's what
it could
he-
implicate something
For
there.
sure,
Like
shareholders,
fiduciary
all
duty
that
to your
too.
shareholders,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
But it's also what he said. You spend $50,000 on a hooker, and now you have to cut costs and fire someone. So someone's
someone's
losing their
salary.
job.
Someone's salary.
Someone's salary,
Yeah.
right? So while he may be a complete lunatic,
He's
he
right.
wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no,
What
it's
the-
dreams. I'm like,
So
oh,
he basically gets himself.
I would never be
a-
so brave enough to
Yeah,
try to
right?
extort someone. But I'm like, wow, imagine just getting paid a salary and
right.
never
Like
going
it's
to
a
work.
paid vacation.
Yeah.
Like that's
Oh,
what
you
he
got a year severance. I forgot. A year.
Plus, whatever
With
he's making at
benefits.
the burger joint, he's
Yeah.
rolling in the dough. That's why he's going to buy himself a fancy car.
Oh, that car. I rule.
Pontiac.
That's
I
why he says,
rule,
I rule. I love that's my favorite line of the whole movie. I rule.
How cliche is that though? I'm having a midlife crisis,
Of
so I go
course.
buy the car. Like
I know.
But I also think that's
Oy.
part of the commentary.
and gets
Obviously.
ripped.
Obviously.
Yeah.
yeah.
And gets ripped.
He gets a
Yeah.
revenge
Oh,
body.
yeah.
Flirting with a teenage girl.
I mean, this is
because
also
he
cliche.
hears from his daughter.
He's
No, he
eavesdropping.
overhears.
Oh,
the
if he
eavesdrop-
hears them talking,
and she's like, I
that-
think he's hot.
I do it. I
Yeah,
do it.
but I would if he worked out.
If he
more.
worked out, I would
He's
just
more
like him
buff,
to be like
yeah.
more buff. And
Yeah.
he's like, all right, well, 3-pound weights. And then, you
Yeah,
remember?
right. Oh, 3-pound weights. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything Angela says is so funny.
She's
I
so
love her
good.
so much.
She didn't really do much after this. And this came out the same year as American Pie.
That's true, it did.
And then she did those 2 movies, 2 huge movies. And then it's like, kind of didn't see her again.
She
Much.
did lose that movie Loser.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
She did American Horror
Is
Story.
Loser the one with Jason Biggs as well?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
That's where I'm just a teenager. That's where that came from.
Yeah.
That all these kids made into a meme. I was like,
Into
y'all
a
didn't know
meme.
this song the way I knew this
Never.
song unironically.
No.
Yeah.
I actually just liked it as a kid.
Yeah, me too. Posers, all of
What
them.
has she done? Like I'm like, oh, she did Sugar and Spice.
Yes.
Also,
The
there's
movie we're
like a
talking
lot
about.
of
Everyone-
crossover
everyone
this
is
that
in Sugar
year.
and Spice.
All the American Pie movies.
But
Yes.
99 was a huge year for movies.
99 is the biggest year for movies.
Yes, we talked about it in the last episode. So many hits, so many classics.
I think if we look back, I would say like
She hasn't really done
25%
a whole
of
lot
the
of.
movies we've done from 99.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then Allison Janney was in like half of them.
She was in 900 movies. She was like, I'm going to do 85 movies this year.
And then was that around the same time as West
She's
Wing?
pulling
She was
on
in
Nicole
that?
Kidman.
Oh my God, Nicole
Nicole
Kidman.
Kidman. I don't think she's slept
switching
in
wigs.
2
Nicole
years.
Kidman is just like anything,
never not
any
filming.
true story. She's like,
Hand me my wig.
Yeah, I'm producing this as well. Thank you.
the second that whole thing,
Yes,
the
right.
Coldplay concert couple, you know.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the-
sure. Oh,
yeah,
when
yeah.
that happened, like my favorite meme was like
Get Nicole Kidman
Nicole
a
Kidman
wig.
is just like yelling into the phone at her agent, like shopping for wigs at
Yes,
his feet.
yes. Yeah, 1,000,000%. But that's probably, yes, that was Allison Janney in 1999.
Yeah.
Because she was also on West Wing.
Wait, was West Wing already? Yes, right.
I'm pretty sure West Wing was like 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was so busy.
She's so busy. And
Booked and
she's
blessed.
brilliant.
Yes.
Booked and blessed.
Started in '99.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, go. So, okay, her bigger
This is Allison
things.
Janney.
Yes. Her bigger things start around 97, I think. And
Yeah.
that's going to be Private Parts, right? And then 98,
Colors,
Primary
yeah.
Colors.
There's a lot of things.
Look at that 3 titles.
Oh my God.
10 Things I Hate About You, Drop Dead Gorgeous,
that.
American Beauty. Like, if I could
Oh my
only
God.
watch 3 movies,
Her
it would be
1999.
those movies.
Not even counting West Wing is 10 Things I Hate About You, Drop
I
Dead Gorgeous,
forgot she
American
was
Beauty.
in 10 Things
She was
I
the
Hate
principal.
About You.
I forgot
She was
too,
writing
but I
erotica.
love- But I
Yes.
love that movie. Love
She's
it.
so good. Look at this.
Quivering member.
Oh my, quivering member. Love that.
What's another word for engorged?
We're going to have to do that movie also. That's
Wait,
one of
we
my
should do that
favorite
movie.
movies.
Would you come back for that movie?
Of course.
It's one of my favorite movies.
In a second.
I mean, look at this. In the 90s, she did 22 movies. That's a lot.
No, she is a well
95, she only
celebrated.
did 1 film. She like napped that one
She's
year.
well celebrated, and then of course she did.
napped.
And
I
then,
said what I said.
But then of course she had her comeback, and she did I, Tanya, and she was brilliant.
She's still in a million things.
Tanya was tremendous.
She's
She's
that
brilliant
show
in everything.
Oh,
Yeah, that was on
He
for a
always
while.
working.
No, that show, I never watched it, but like it had enough seasons
stop!
that it's considered a
You know
success.
how we were talking about the War of the Roses? She's in the Roses, the new one.
She's in a lot of things.
Got
She's
If you
brilliant.
name something, she's in it.
She's
That's
in
it.
Period.
Yeah.
So Well, let's come back
All
to
right.
it.
So anyway,
yeah.
speaking of professions, I want to just move on from his profession and go into hers. So Carolyn,
realtor.
she's a real estate like agent.
Yeah.
Now
Wants
you see
to
her-
be
She wants to be at the top of the top.
Yeah.
And you see her trying to like fix up this house and kind of sell it to people. Now we all expect a certain degree of puffery in like selling a house.
There was zero puffery.
But like she was trying real hard. At some point it's like fraudulent misrepresentation of that home.
Oh, when she's like, when the ladies are like, this is you
is
said
not
it
a
was
lagoon.
Yeah.
You said there are
that
plants.
pool
There are
was
plants.
lovely.
Is
That
this not a
pool-
plant?
Yeah.
If you have a problem with the plant,
Yeah.
see my landscape architect.
Yeah.
Solved.
Solved.
Like she's so like anyone who's in real estate, like to be clear, I think you're crying and slapping yourself and saying, I will sell this house today. Like
Yeah.
that's what your job
That
is
was
to me.
completely accurate.
And when she was done,
Yeah,
when,
as far
when
as that's what I
everyone
think
left,
everyone does every day.
Yeah.
When everyone left for the day and she's just standing there in the empty living room and she's like hitting herself and
Weeps
crying
Weeps and then
Yes.
slaps
Oh, yeah.
herself to
and
stop
then,
crying.
and then calms down like that. I was like, best performance.
Did she win?
that actually really was.
He won.
That impacted me a lot.
He won, but she didn't.
So good.
Yeah.
That was so good. But from a legal standpoint, I felt like, I don't know, there could be an argument for like some sort of consumer protection like violation there.
I don't know about that, because how many listings have you seen on Zillow for houses that are not your own, let's be clear, that are this like amazing kitchen and this gorgeous backyard, and then you're looking at the pictures and you show up and you're like, wow.
I like when they're like charming. It's charming.
Oh, and you know exactly what charming means.
Cozy.
Shoebox.
Cozy.
Shoebox.
Right. So I don't know. Is it misrepresentation or is it like a little bit of zhuzh?
It's a zhuzh maybe.
Zhuzh. They're trying to make some money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, she starts an affair
She starts an affair with the king of real estate.
because his
Not
eyebrows,
illegal, per se.
His eyebrows are so good.
Not illegal, but if we're gonna go with,
Let's go.
if we're
I know
going
you're
to
doing.
say that we're in the state of Illinois,
Yeah.
the state of Illinois did not have no-fault divorces until 2016, which I have to say is
That's very late.
very behind with
Very
the times.
behind the times.
But so was New York. New York was
No,
late.
when did New York start? No fault.
New York was pretty late.
It was
No,
late,
what I
but it
remember.
It couldn't
wasn't.
be that
I don't
late.
think it
It
wasn't
couldn't
late.
be that late. That's like
Do you know what the first state
We
was?
were earlier.
We were
Jersey.
earlier.
Yeah,
Jersey was
0%,
earlier.
yeah.
Which I'm surprised about. I'm surprised New York. New York loves a good marriage. I'll be honest. If you tell New York that the litigants need to get remarried like soup's quick, they will expedite the divorce.
Really?
Yeah, because they want people to be married.
Why?
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea.
Strange.
But if you send in an affidavit of urgency, they will like process it quicker.
They like send you like a bouquet.
Maybe. I don't know.
Got it.
But the very first state to have no-fault divorces was New York became a no-fault divorce state in October 2010. Josh.
Wow.
Oh, I just found it. Thank you, Josh.
So earlier than Illinois, but still fairly late.
Yeah.
The very first state was California.
Well, I remember it.
California, that makes sense.
California. But wait, guys, in 1969.
What?
Yes.
So, yeah, that is early.
So it took
Governor
like
Ronald
40
Reagan.
years.
Wow.
Ronald Reagan. You know why? Because he needed to get a divorce.
Because he needed, maybe.
Because that psychic probably told
Well,
him.
not for nothing. They were also the ones that started the palimony stuff.
Because of the celebs.
Lee Marvin had.
A lot of this, I think, has to do with like high net worth celebrities
I just
or
remember
movie
that. I
industry people.
remember that particular case in
Why?
California.
So palimony is, we know what alimony is, when a spouse pays financial support to a spouse in order to continue
Yes.
the marital lifestyle.
Right.
Palimony is when two people were not married.
They're just cohabitants.
They're living akin to marriage, and then they separate. And so palimony was created so that the dependent partner would not be left in the lurch for lack of an actual piece of paper.
May I say
Go on.
that I, up until this very moment,
You didn't know that existed.
thought that palimony
Oh no.
was, and I'm
Can't
willing to
wait.
bet a lot of other people think
A
this.
dating app.
No.
Sorry.
That would be a
It's a sex
great,
position. No.
that would be
Is,
a great name for a dating app.
is like alimony, but only when the woman has to pay the man because
That's
it's like
false.
something like patriarchy,
Ah,
alimony,
I
like
see.
Paternal.
paternal.
Well, you know what?
No,
We've taught you
wait.
something.
I don't
alimony
know matrimonial
for
law.
my pal.
For your best
my
friends.
pal.
Yes, for your best friends.
Alimony for my
Friends have a
pal.
falling
Just with
out,
their
and you're
pals.
like, now you're
Their
frenemies,
pals,
and now you have to
they-
like send each other money because you're frenemies.
So, I can see why California would
whole-
have palimony
this whole thing is
because
bad.
yes, 100%. I can see why California would be the first to do palimony because you have it's like you said these high net worth individuals, these celebrities. California also to this day is very very big on enforcing prenups, whereas other states like New Jersey are not so much.
Really?
Yeah. It's very easy.
Well,
to
we have a strict set of criteria that if you want it upheld needs to be
It's
followed.
it's harder now, but still, it is much easier to get a prenup thrown out in the state of New Jersey than it is in the state of California.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Because I feel like these rich celebs, if they were getting their prenups thrown out left and right, it would be a big problem.
Yeah.
So they are enforced much more readily than they are in New Jersey. But with that said, if we're going to assume that Illinois is the state where this takes place, and the movie is in 1999, Illinois was not yet a no-fault state for divorce purposes. So what that means is, right now you can get divorced on irreconcilable differences, meaning we just don't get along. He snores. She eats her soup funny. You don't need a reason. It could be anything. In 1999, you needed
a cause,
grounds,
a
Right, and that's why
reason.
there's a scene in the movie where he's like,
Yeah.
on what grounds? Or one of them says, on what grounds? And
Well,
it's
because
like,
she says she
abandonment.
wants a divorce.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, that entitles me.
Yeah.
Like, I was there,
Yeah.
I supported you as you got your license.
Yes.
He said on what grounds? I didn't cheat on you.
I didn't
I never
abandon
fucked
you?
anybody else. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do it. Do
I
the whole
don't
thing.
I don't abuse you. I've never even touched you.
To make it so clear how something I am. Damn it.
Yeah,
I was
you're
almost
so close.
there.
You're almost there. But and then when he catches her in having an affair with Peter Gallagher, and Peter Gallagher was like, "Oh, you know what? We have to cool it because I actually have a divorce coming too." Because if it's a false state and you are having an affair, you could presumably be somehow financially.
So in a no-fault state,
Nobody cares about adultery.
everyone can, like, basically discover everyone's adultery.
And no one.
And it
will
will
gives
not
you-
affect the divorce at all?
No, well, it gives you
It-
grounds for the divorce if that's what you're going after.
Wait, but do you need grounds
But
for
it-
divorce in a no-fault state?
Not technically, but I have some people who insist that their complaint be filed on adultery because they want
they
it
wanna make a point.
known.
Oh,
but,
but
it
like
really
in terms
doesn't
of the law,
matter.
does the legality or like the
No.
rights
In
of
fact,
either party in a divorce
In
does
New
it get
Jersey,
affected?
it does not. They specifically made a ruling saying that judges are not to take fault into consideration
Wow.
when making financial decisions.
Unless
things like
there's
that.
a caveat.
There is.
Unless in
A hostage
the
situation.
no.
Okay.
No, parenting, like custody parenting time.
But I was
maybe.
thinking-
Oh,
I
they
was-
could reduce.
No,
Oh,
I was
you're
time
talking
thinking
because
about
of-
dissipation. claim?
Yes,
Yeah.
if in the process of this adulterous affair that you're having,
You're taking marital money and spending it on your hoe.
like that scene from Wedding Crashers when she yells to him,
Yes.
you accumulated the points because you were
You
flying to Detroit to see your whore.
Yeah.
Right.
We all know the classic movie.
So that would be like a dissipation claim because you dissipated the marital estate,
I see.
spending it on non-marital
Right,
purposes.
But the
Like
acts
if you
themselves
buy-
do not affect you.
if you buy
Right, just the
if you
spending
buy
of
your
money.
side
Right.
piece.
Same thing with,
if you
like,
buy your side piece an apartment.
I mean, how else would you keep a side piece?
But that's a dissipation of marital assets.
Right.
So in that case, the
What do you
adultery,
mean, rent?
heaven forbid, you put your side piece in a rental.
Deserves the best.
Oh, it sounds so
What are
nice.
you
I would love to
doing?
be someone's side
Go to a
Honestly,
seedy motel.
right?
What are you talking about? Rent. Get out of here.
Somewhere you could put your stuff.
A toothbrush holder.
Yeah, right?
I don't know he cares.
Like a drawer somewhere.
Yeah.
But yes, that's really the only time that adultery would make any kind
And
of
like same
difference.
things like abandonment. Like what about abuse?
Abuse is different in the sense that I guess depending on the level
Like
of
spousal
abuse.
abuse, like not child abuse, obviously, spousal abuse.
Like a Tevis claim of sorts, depending on the level of abuse.
Yeah, but I guess I would still. There's no separate cause of action for
It
that
won't
kind
affect
of
your
abuse.
alimony.
Well,
or
no, it
anything
would be
like that,
extreme
right?
cruelty.
Yeah,
but again,
that's
it's
what
not
I mean.
gonna,
I was gonna
right.
say it would be like
But
extreme
it doesn't affect
cruelty, but-
anything practically.
It won't
speaking.
affect your alimony. The only time,
How do
so
I get away with this now?
so in New Jersey, we have something called
You can make like a tort claim,
Which is
in
called-
your
yes.
matrimonial.
Right.
Right.
So you can, if you have damages because you were whatever, like it could be like
an STD.
I was privy to a case where there was domestic violence, and he this is getting really heavy, but he broke her jaw, and she had to have surgeries and stuff, and so she was compensated for that.
That makes sense.
It's a separate lawsuit that basically becomes a personal injury lawsuit.
Oh. Okay.
But I've also had seedy kind of tort claims based on an STD, like you said, I got an STD from you.
Wait, is that suable?
Yeah.
You can sue your spouse.
I want to read all of the case law.
I mean, look, Diana, I'm not going to tell
crazy.
You have to make a claim. It's hard. You have to prove damages. What are the damages coming in?
Right.
You have to show medical.
Oh my God.
It's not easy, but it's
so
possible.
Josh says.
Yeah.
Josh's internet says that in New Jersey, courts can consider domestic violence or spousal abuse when deciding alimony.
Yeah.
It lists factors for alimony. One is a history of financial or non-financial contributions and misconduct.
Right. The idea is that if it somehow affects the finances,
you are violent against your spouse to the point where they are injured and can't make as much money as they otherwise would have.
Something like that.
Right.
So maybe there's enhanced alimony because of that. I mean, I don't really know of any cases on record with that, but you know what I mean? That
I also feel like if the abuse was that severe, at that point those are criminal charges also.
Sure.
And so then you get into a whole
incarceration.
Right, and if you're
so let's
incarcerated,
get back to the lighthearted
Fun stuff, guys.
world of American Beauty, because that's lighthearted
podcast.
compared to this crap.
Okay.
What are we doing right now?
Fun. Oh my God. Can't wait to
Woof.
Listen, I love talking about divorce.
I
It's
mean,
nice. I'm watching Legally Blonde
I
right
know.
now. I'm watching the end.
Blackmail was a walk in the park compared
I
to
know,
what
we're gonna have at least 2 listeners left by this point in the episode. Let's talk about Colonel Fit.
There is
the
domestic
dad.
violence though in the marriage with
Where?
all of these people.
No, not between Carolyn and
Lester.
Lester.
You don't think there's a little bit of abuse going on there?
Where?
I mean, they yell at each other a
yell
lot.
at- but they don't hit
see
each other.
physical
Threw a
violence.
plate against the wall.
That's
that
not.
could be.
Oh my God, are
You
we
think that's
serious?
enough?
I'm not
Restrain-
kidding.
you
I've
think-
had restraining orders where they've said
With a plate?
we were arguing and he threw a plate and
At the
they
wall,
got
away from her, not even towards her.
I mean, okay, so she can make an argument that it was towards me.
Hold on, I have a question.
No.
You've seen that get a final restraining order?
I won't say that. I just said it was a restraining order.
Well, all right.
But I mean, I could
But
get
I've
a
seen
restraining order against anyone.
I've seen allegations of domestic abuse based on that. He
Yes.
broke a plate.
Aye.
He did that. Like
Yes.
seriously.
That's any Greek restaurant. Anyway,
I know, right?
I don't know. That's surprising to me because
The other couple too, though. You
no, the other couple is
yeah.
that
The
woman
other
is
couple is-
catatonic because
Yeah, and he's violent with his son.
with
We
his
assume-
wife,
we
Pretend
assume-
homophobic because he's actually gay.
Right, he doth protest too much.
Yeah, that's some deep issues there, Corey.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think
Oh my
about
God, that-
Yeah,
Right.
I mean that's one that's plotline
favorite
is really
character?
good on the rewatch. No, but it's really once you because that's a shock
Yeah.
if you've seen it only
Yeah.
the one time. Or when he tries to kiss Kevin Spacey at the end.
After the entire lead up to this
He's
movie.
been so homophobic the
so
whole
homophobic.
movie.
right because
he's so married about the
right?
neighbor.
The
He's so
neighbors
mad about the
come over.
neighbors.
I like the neighbors.
Oh, love the gyms.
the gyms.
Yeah, they're both named Jim. Like, what a dream role. They're like, they bring over some fresh pasta. I'm
You know,
like,
Jenny has the same name as her husband. Like in Russian, they have the exact same. It's like Jamie and Jamie.
this is your role.
Yeah.
Did you feel represented?
The two gyms.
Representation
Yeah, can I call you
matters.
Two gyms.
The two gyms.
I love those guys a lot. But yeah, you see that with his interaction with them.
Yeah, it's real tough.
And then everything, like he
It all
always
pops
accusing
together
his
at the end.
son of
being gay.
in a very derogatory and a violent and
Oh yeah, he
accusatory,
beats the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Well, because he catches him taking a video of naked Kevin Spacey working out.
But
Lest we
that's not what
forget.
pushes him over the edge. What pushes him over the edge is that the son tells him he's going over to his girlfriend's house, to Thora Birch's house, to bring her a book or something. But actually, he's going
Right,
to sell
selling
weed,
weed, right.
and he's teaching Kevin Spacey how to roll a joint.
Oh, he's just rolling.
And it looks like
He's rolling it for
It
him.
looks like he's performing fellatio on Kevin
That's
Spacey.
absolutely
I was like,
correct.
how unfortunate is this fucking angle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that killed it. You know, oh, this guy's about to get killed because of
Spoiler
the
alert.
angle of. Okay, if people have not watched this movie,
I know.
and they are just finding out right now that Kevin Spacey dies in this movie, I'm so sorry.
Well,
Please
but-
listen to a different podcast.
1999 was a big year for those visual gags. Remember Austin Powers movies always had a shadow
Oh,
segment in every movie?
Yes.
It's all about perspective in
Yeah.
1999
1999 was the year that we realized there was perspective.
because of the fear of Y2K. Yes.
Oh.
It was an audit for the world.
That's an interesting one.
You know,
Okay.
so my mom is a computer programmer. it's shocking because she, asks me for computer help all the time, and she worked on the Y2K
Oh my
project
gosh.
in DC for like months leading up to Y2K to like ensure that
Oh my goodness.
our mainframe, like whatever, like didn't, I don't know, whatever, I can't use the terminology. And I used to have a bumper sticker because of that said Y2K, because 1K is not enough. And I was like, this is amazing. Nothing will ever top this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
If I had that on my car right now, everyone would really respect me. So
No one would
don't
be
even
friends with
laugh.
you.
No, everyone would really,
No one would
really
be friends
like
with
me.
you.
It's ironic. Yes. Well, anyway, that's why he ultimately gets killed, is because his father thinks that, because Colonel Fit, whatever, thinks that his son
Is having an
fellatio.
affair with Kevin Spacey.
But then he tries to hook up with Kevin Spacey and he gets rejected, and now he's like, now this guy knows my secret. That's really why
That's
he
really
gets
what
killed.
triggers
at
But
the
that
end.
scene is so unfortunate because like not enough is being said.
No.
Like you're watching it and knowing what is happening, knowing it, like the dramatic irony of it all. I'm like, oh my God, Kevin Spacey, just like say fully. Like he said, I think you got the wrong idea. He should have been like, I'm not gay.
Men are bad at communicating.
Open up, open
That's
the door
pretty
for this
clear.
guy to say, but I saw you doing this with my son. And then he could have been like, no, he's rolling a joint for me. Like,
Yes.
all of that could have happened. Nothing was
Please
said.
don't tell anyone about this.
Yeah, and
But
then
but
and it
again,
ended
I
with
think
a
it's.
shot to the head.
I think it's what Corey said. It's not the affair that triggered this. It's the fact
The
that
rejection, now he knows.
right. It's the
His secret's
rejection.
out.
His secret is
But
out.
even
correct.
so then, even before that, he comes over and it's like nothing is being said. Like if only he's like, oh, you look upset. Oh, you're like shivering. Like
And let's get you out of these clothes.
like
he
if
says.
only
says, "Let's
something
get you out of
more
the-"
could have
yeah.
been said. Like something different.
It's-
Happened. No
it's
one's
just-
communicating with anyone.
But-
and his son. His son is like almost kind of to blame because he's like, yeah,
I was thinking
I'm
that.
gay. I'm just a F word,
Well,
whatever.
because
Like
he
it's
said-
like he's just yelling at him instead of being like, no, you have the wrong idea. I wasn't over there doing that. I was selling him weed.
But
I
he
make
hates,
money
that's
from
his
weed."
abuser. He hates him.
I know.
It's his abuser, but also he said, if you were gay, I'd kick you out of this house right now. And he's like, you know what? This is my
Perfect.
opportunity to get the
I
hell out
know,
of
but
this
he
house.
almost like signs a death warrant for
He
like
does.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I was thinking about that also on rewatch.
Kids these
Don't
days.
realize. I mean, kids
Yikes.
our days didn't realize this either. We just didn't have as many like recording devices
Yeah.
available. Like, if you are in a relationship and you are both the same age and you are 16 years old and you take a photo or
is-
record your significant other naked, that is child pornography. It doesn't matter that you're also 16. It doesn't matter that that's your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's illegal. They're coming for you.
Yeah,
You know?
if they take anything
feel
away
like-
from this episode that they're not going to listen to.
No,
Yikes.
no, we don't have a very young.
That's some good advice though.
It is.
I appreciate
I
that.
want to go like from high school to high school and like warn the public about this.
They should honestly. They should have in health ed class. This is what they should talk about.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's what they should be learning.
Maybe
about.
they do.
You know, it's really interesting. Now I feel like I want to go and ask my
They
kids
do
if they
now.
talked
We
about
get
it.
note
We
from
get
the-
notes from
Oh,
Josh, the
they do
producer.
They're
now.
teaching them. Like they're teaching them
Oh.
this.
Wow.
Okay, good. They've learned their
When
lessons.
you were there. Oh, okay. Because back in the day. They weren't teaching us that because they
Back
were like,
in our
oh, you're
day."
gonna have to get a camcorder out of your parents' basement and then you have to like
Yeah,
hook it up.
right.
It's like not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like a talkie, whatever.
Yeah.
Talking.
It's a talkie.
Oh, man.
So they weren't teaching us because we didn't have the technology, not because we didn't have the interest,
Yeah.
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 So then we've got Jane and Ricky's relationship. He's providing her with marijuana. She's underage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just noted that.
I mean, the whole marijuana thing, he's dealing marijuana to everybody across the board. So I think it's illegal, not
Yeah.
just because she's underage, just he's dealing it to everyone.
Right.
But also, I think there's like an added element of her being underage.
And by the way, he's doing well. He's got 40 grand saved up,
a little
much money.
baggie is $2,000.
which he's clearly never getting paid for. He's like, I know you're good for it. He's not good for it.
He's
This
dead.
is some high quality stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was astonishing to hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would agree.
I mean, if he had said 500, I would have been shocked. And this
Yeah.
is 2,000. I was like,
Yeah.
no, nothing in this world is good enough
And you
for that.
say that
Are they like
Not
in
from
such an
personal
obscure?
experience.
No, I'm saying that from the point of view that like even a purse of $2,000 might
Right.
not be worth it.
Yeah.
Certainly nothing else could be.
Right.
no, certainly.
But like, are they so far off the beaten path
No.
that it's like that high of a cost?
No, it's
I would
supposed
not
to be.
know.
He's like, it's like medical grade. I don't know, fancy whatever.
Fancy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
He
he
said,
like.
this is the only stuff I smoke.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he says like a whole bunch of gobbledygook.
Hand-picked
before
marijuana from
Yeah.
From wherever, yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, that was ridiculous.
Oh, God.
$2,000. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna sue him for like price gouging, I guess, right?
Dude.
Yeah,
and he's
right?
really narrowing his pool of
How are you
buyers,
gonna-
I feel like.
Consumer
Who's got
rights,
that kind of
bitch.
money
How are you
laying
going to sue a
around?
drug dealer for price gouging? Yeah.
I have been repeatedly told by a prosecutor friend of mine that marijuana is not illegal.
Yeah, that's correct.
You don't know, but that's what
Decriminalized.
he's saying, right?
That's right.
It's not. He's
Depends on
saying
the state.
it's no. He keeps repeating to me like this, like sort of like differentiation of. It's not legal. It's just not illegal. And I'm like, okay.
It's legal because there's so many places, dispensaries that just sell it.
As Josh points out, it is still federally illegal.
That's what he
Wait.
might mean, but state specifically, it's
Do I know the
legal.
prosecutor you're referring to?
You do.
I do.
And
I
he
knew-
keep,
I
I'm
knew
just saying.
exactly what
He
you're
keeps,
talking-
he keeps saying
Name 'em.
it's not.
Name 'em.
Name
It's
'em.
not illegal, but that
Name 'em.
doesn't make it legal. For example, he still will not do it because he doesn't want to be.
Okay, that might make it
Tested,
not
like,
not legal, not illegal, but that does not make him cool.
However, also keep in mind that you can still be charged with driving under the influence
course.
or whatever.
Same thing with alcohol.
You still have to use it.
And there's still
Appropriately.
there are still age like limitations.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as alcohol.
I've asked for people to be drug tested, and
Yeah.
judges have declined my request.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because marijuana is now legal. So why am I drug testing?
Well, you
them?
can test for other drugs.
True, but if the issue is marijuana, judges
Oh.
won't test anymore.
Well, that makes sense.
I suppose it makes sense. The issue then is if they're using it to the extent that
I
they're
think
driving
they're-
kids in the car.
Oh,
Correct.
Right.
And I
That's-
think
that's
that's a
hard.
major problem because I think, like, I'm in the same boat as you. When they won't do it, it's still a problem.
Yeah.
Because people can still be under the influence. So,
100%.
yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Fitz, he kisses Lester, thinking he's gay.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
an
That is an
unwanted,
correct.
unconsensual. To
Touching,
me, I
yes.
put that down as assault.
It is.
Yeah.
He forced himself upon
Sexual
him.
assault. It's a sexual act.
Yes, I agree.
Like anybody else.
So we're
Agreed.
saying that. I mean, the murder
Agreed.
thing is probably going to overshadow that, but yes.
Yes, right.
The unwanted, uninvited
I
kissing
mean, had he
is...
not gone the extra step, there might have been a charge.
There would have been something for the unwanted kissing is an assault.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't just go up to you and just kiss
Don't
you on
do
the
it.
lips.
She hates when I do that. Oh my God, school drop off is so awkward now.
See, you never know what goes on in these suburban homes.
Exactly.
You're
Look
exactly
closer.
right.
You have
Exactly
to look
right.
closer.
And then the murder of Lester, I mean, it's first degree murder, the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, and then the aftermath, I mean, so one thing I want to discuss, Carolyn's got that gun. Was she going to kill him?
I thought she was going to potentially kill herself.
Oh, no, I didn't think
No?
No, she would never.
Was that not the
Right?
implication?
And when she like collapses onto the into the closet, which I was like the one scene I remembered so well from seeing it 20 years ago, was that because she already discovered that he was dead, or what was it?
Yeah.
She already saw him dead in the kitchen at that
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, because she came home like she was walking up to the door as it happened. Right? Because remember, everything is
Yeah.
like happening at once. They're showing us like
Yeah.
Angela's in the bathroom washing her hands.
And by the way,
Ricky and what are they?
they're cuddling upstairs.
And they haven't seen each other since he discovered the affair. So she's basically preparing to walk into the house to deal with the ramifications of her affair.
And, yeah, and her affair is over.
And her affair is over,
Yeah.
and she's kind of
I
getting
think it could be
herself
debated
ready
either way what she was going to do
with the gun. Yeah, I mean, I think that's
I don't think
probably.
she was gonna kill herself. She doesn't seem like the type.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. She was hitting herself in the head.
But she's like
That was for inspiration. That
no,
was
because
for
wasn't
motivation.
she also practicing on her way there, like what she was gonna say to Lester?
Yes.
And you know what? Actually, she also goes to the gun range and practices shooting.
Right, she's
True.
practicing shooting
Yeah.
another target, not herself.
So maybe Lester was just gonna get shot that night.
Either way.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh God, so sad because he was like happy for like he
but
discovered
it doesn't
happiness for
make
the first
sense to
time
me,
in
With
though.
his
forever.
underage girl.
No, but it was through the conversation when she said, "How are you?" and he was like, "No one's asked me that for a long time," and he was like, "Good," like you know. And then he like looks at the photo of his family and he smiles and he's
Yeah.
happy. The first time we've seen him in the whole movie.
True.
So for over the course of a year, it's the first time we see him happy, and that's when he dies.
I have a question. In theory, the dad doesn't get caught He flees the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Right.
Does the video footage of Ricky saying he would kill him put him away? Is there a possibility that
I think it'll make him a suspect. Whether that's enough alone for conviction, no. But I probably pull in some other stuff like drug deal gone bad,
and the video footage
he
of
didn't get
him
paid for it. I don't know, something like that.
And they're upstairs in Thora Birch's room.
That's the
this
thing.
whole time?
It would take Thora Birch turning on him for him to go away because
That's true.
otherwise
alibi.
he's the one with the best alibi. Angela is the thought that went through my head is like Angela's in the bathroom, no one's with her when this guy gets killed, except she doesn't have a murder weapon.
Right.
I went through mentally each
I'm not
person.
sure that Thora Birch is a reliable alibi because Thora Birch is the one on the video saying, "I'm going to hire you to
would
kill."
Very fair.
Right.
So she would have a reason to lie for him and be like, we were upstairs cuddling.
Right. Because now they're both suspects in this, theoretically.
It's crazy because if you think about it, if we see the aftermath and what's happening with an investigation, I actually think that Colonel Fitz is the least likely suspect. There's nothing tying him.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
No one would ever suspect. As long as there's no DNA evidence.
And Mina Suvari's character doesn't see the interaction, doesn't even see them talking to each other. So there's literally nothing tying these two people together.
I mean,
Except for Ricky, who was just beat by his dad, who was like, "You're doing," and he's like, "Yeah, I sucked his dick.
I got skills.
Yeah, I got skills." It's like he was just accused by his dad of blowing this guy.
Well, he's also got a ton of guns.
Right.
So they have a reason to go and search.
But they're going to look for a motive. They need a motive.
They will, but I mean,
and Ricky would be providing the motive of this guy just beat me.
Match up the ballistics on.
That's right.
On the bullet, you know.
Yeah.
I would love to have known what the aftermath would be.
Well, this is why they need a sequel.
I really love the way it ended though.
No, I love these kind of things that make you think. That they don't give you an ending. I do like it.
And you start to think because how is everyone going to defend themselves?
We speculate about all this stuff, and it gives us fodder to talk about. So I'm good.
I think that Carolyn's firearm is going to make her a prime suspect.
Yeah, I think so.
Forensic testing
plus the fact that she would
be needed.
She had an affair. That's going to come out. Yeah,
absolutely has.
Yeah, because Marissa Jarrett Winokur.
Yes.
This original star of Hairspray. His co-worker was there to witness the finding.
That's
so
right.
there is, if they go to the workplace, you can say, "Oh, I saw."
Okay.
How funny when you saw her! When I saw her, I was like, "Oh my God, Marissa!"
Yeah, Marissa Jarrett Winokur, Tracy Turnblad herself.
Yes.
Wow.
She is so
With
funny.
a swift
What We Do
3 lines.
in the Shadows, and if you watch What We Do in the Shadows, she's so good in that.
That is one I really. There's so many.
It's one of my favorite comedies on television.
I know.
One of my favorite in the last 10 years.
You've said that before, and I really do want to get to it.
So then we've got Ricky and Jane, and they could also be suspects because they are now planning to leave.
Yeah.
And it's that's a motive to kill her dad or whatever, and they've got the video for being "Can you kill him?"
Yeah.
And then there's Colonel Fitz, and I think those are that's it. It's whether, but because there's no real motive.
He's the more really out there suspect.
Colonel?
Yeah, the Colonel.
Out there how?
Meaning
not as obvious of a motive.
Right. He has the ability, he has the opportunity, he has weapons. But he doesn't, there's nothing tying him except for Ricky's right before that happened, he accused me of having an affair with our neighbor. And
except Ricky's a suspect too,
I
so
know,
it makes it
it's
complicated, you know?
All in all, Kevin Spacey's dead.
He's dead.
The last voiceover was
they may never be able to
good.
pin it on somebody. It could be like when I watch Dateline and it's unsolved crime for 20 years later. I mean, who the hell knows?
I know.
All right,
but
guys.
The last thing that he says is about how he felt happiness and then it's okay. He's not angry that he got killed or whatever. And something about basically he's just free and feeling happy. And it's you may not understand why I feel this way, but you will someday.
Yeah.
It was so
that was a good
ending.
Good movie. That was a really good ending.
The narration.
Give it all the Oscars. Good.
Yeah. And it got a lot of that.
Yeah.
It got a lot of that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, to wrap this up.
Yes.
How many plastic rose petals?
Rose petals. That's what I was going to say. How many rose petals?
We looked it up, and those girls, the teenage girls, were 20 when they filmed this movie, and we're because my husband was I don't feel like I should be watching this with the rose petals.
Did he feel dirty?
I was she's 20. He's okay. That's enough for me. That's all I needed. But how many rose petals in terms of the law?
I mean, we don't see the ramifications of
No, but I would say
pretty realistic otherwise.
It gave us some good legal issues.
Yeah.
So
I'll give it an 8.
Ooh.
I'll give it an 8.
What do you think? As a movie in general, you don't have to do the law, or you can do the law, whatever.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. This is like a 10 out of 10 movie wise.
I know.
Like,
as a movie, it's a 10 out of 10.
I've seen it so many times. Like
I would give it
I watched it on a plane a month ago for a reason, like a weirdo. Like, you know, I just like
Favorite scene?
God, that stuff. I don't know. I really love Angela and Thora Birch talking when they see Ricky and they're like smoking a cigarette and they're like just gossiping and she's like, you love him. You're obsessed with him. You want to have like 10,000s of his babies.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I really love that whole thing of like, you total slut.
Total slut.
Yeah. And how offended she gets when he doesn't pay any attention to her.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when that speech he gives her when he's like,
You're ordinary.
Oh.
And that's what like ultimately gets her.
God, that movie's so good. It's a very good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
This
having
was
me.
so
Thank
fun.
you.
This was really
Join
fun.
us next time.
Yes.
Check us out.
Check us out on Instagram on Let's Ruin It Podcast, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on
watch
YouTube.
us on YouTube.
Smash that like button.
We have to thank Corey for being here. Corey Chicazola, who is the movie's editor for Cinema Blend.
Yes.
And is so kind to lend his expertise and his time to us, and we're a fan of his.
And he says he's a fan of ours.
He said he's a fan
Here
of
he
ours.
is.
Oh my God. So hopefully you'll be back.
Yeah.
We absolutely adore
Loved
having
it.
you.
Yes.
And we will see you all next time.
See you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye.